I'll take out the RoboPort and then we'll copy these over. Because then we technically don't need this one here. All right, guys, come on. Oh, looks like it deleted another message. Whatever you're posting, the bot must not like it. All right, so we don't have any way to get rid of the trees that we're plucking up. That's fine. So what I was thinking was we could take a copy of this entire section, right, from one RoboPort to the other, and that way we have a measurable scale if we put the RoboPorts on top of each other. Right? Almost. Maybe I should play it safe and come in one like that. See what that looks like down below. Looks like it cut some off from the end here, just barely. We can kind of come in and put those in ourselves. Oh, okay. So since everything comes in from the left and goes back out to the left, whatever advancement this makes just will add more to its capability. We may start to see some yellow, which will be fine. Actually, we already see it here, so that's more than enough. It's more than enough for now. Like, these can just exist. All right, let's look over here. Let's get this ready to pull more off the belt. Let's take another, like, let's take an elbow here. And it would be right there. So we're not going to use this just yet, but it'll be ready. And we're going to add 2 more cars to this. So the next question is, where do we want to get our next set of iron from? I kind of want to extend it out so that it makes a trip over here. Maybe we'll have it pull up alongside this. That'll be a pretty simple one for us. Like curve up here, pick up right here. Let's go check this area out right here. We'll run down there. Let's make sure our robots come along with us, since they're so tired. How many of you are there? Could just pick them up. There you go. I don't know. I don't know if I want to know why you can't, but it's gonna keep removing your message. Then we may not want to know. All right, where are we at? Okay, so it's just up here to the right, but it is also in the path of the bus. Interesting. So when we consider the progression of the bus, we're probably gonna have a train come up right here. So we're probably gonna bend the bus up. If we bend it up, it's just before this wall. If we bend it up here, straight towards Doug. So I was originally thinking that the bus could come up through here and that we would just eventually expand into this area. But we don't really need to expand necessarily just yet. But I guess it can do like a weird elbow in between these two iron patches. That's fine. And this is a little tiny iron patch right here. So here's what we need. We need to get rid of all these trees. We don't have anything over here, so let's go ahead and schedule that for demolition. Start getting some roboports out here. Yeah, so we'll take those out too. We're making a lot of progress today. Though we are starting, like I mentioned earlier, we are starting to get into some new territory for me. Because I've beaten the game before, or rather, I've gotten to the point where I've launched a rocket and then I've been like, okay, I'm done. Before. What do we have? We have the rocket now, right? That's what we're seeing. We're ready to launch. Who's with me? Should we go ahead and launch? Has a satellite. Brings us back 1,000 white. White science. Let's launch it. Ooh, that's the sound effect. While all these robots come and pick up wood. See if we can chase it. How far can we chase it? There it goes. So 45 hours, though it probably finished like a half an hour ago. We're going to continue. 19,000 trees. Thousands of biters. Interestingly, thousands of biters killed, but not nearly as many. Because it took them 20 hours before we ever even got attacked because of the shape of this place. We send a satellite and there's our science, so they're coming to pick it up. We'll probably belt this since it's so much. I guess we'll do auto launch with cargo. We'll have to bring that belt up and everything. So right now I'll just leave it. And let them come pick it up. Let's make sure it's getting fed into the... I think it's being fed into the labs just fine. Let's run on the concrete. We could stand to have some more concrete. Yeah, it's being fed into the system. Though we don't have anything using the white science yet for research. It's always calling for it here. Okay. So I want to make sure that that's future-proofed. Is this still... So the top one still takes longer to unload, or is it because they're all loading? They're all unloading at the same speed, and by the time it goes and gets cargo and comes back, this one still hasn't completely unloaded here. Which line is this? Let's see. Well, these are going to be full. These are not. I mean, it's not super important. But it's just kind of weird. Since they're not all starting from scratch. Anyway, we'll just leave it. Back to the rocket. Let's make sure that it all gets pulled out before another rocket launches. That's overkill. We only need 2. Let's also do a buffer chest here of satellites. So that it can keep working when the rockets are being built. Oh man, what? Were you trying to get the bot to delete the message, or do you want me to delete it? So this all seems good. A little bit more advanced, a little bit more future-proofed. Did we pull any into our inventory? We did not. We got rid of it if we did. All right, yeah, now we need to expand the roboports. Let's do the trick that we did before. We pull it to here. 2 power lines, like that. Usually that's good. Do something like that. Then we can also come across from the top. I'm sure. A sec. All right, I want to purge it, and then it's going to take like 30 seconds to come back. Let's make that the end of the tests of the mod system, though, please. So if we pull this over, is it just above? It is just above the bus. That's good. Pull it to here, which means we need to do like one over here. But that was offset a bit, so put one there too. Means then we put one right around here-ish. And that one's in the middle of the patch, so. We'll get close, but not actually overlap for this one. Bring it to like right there. That way the green area is covering what we wanted to take away with the forest. No, there. Riding a horse out to Van Horn in Red Dead Redemption 2, accidentally crashed into another guy. Usually it's not that big of a deal. He shoots you, you shoot him back, he's dead. But this time the entire town of Van Horn comes after you and wants to murder you. It's like one witness probably ran back. I remember that used to happen all the time in Skyrim. If you like murder somebody and then there's like a chicken around, it's a witness. So it's like somebody witnessed it a little too close to the town and the town was like, get him! Let's copy some loaders to kind of get an idea of what our space looks like down here. Also, why is my chat frozen over here? One sec. Just close it and reopen it. So strange, just this scrolling paused. Apologies, just a moment. Didn't get a bounty. It's interesting. Were you in single player or multiplayer? Get the chat back up here. There we go. Alright, that looks better. Single player. I mean, that sounds more like a single player thing that would happen. And things have been a little bit different with multiplayer, but... %54 done with rocket number 2. Oh yeah, we were going down to copy the loaders. If we take, honestly, if we take all this, including the stop, that would be ideal. They're just coming up to you, wanted to punch you to death. You aimed your gun at them thinking they would run off, but no, they all pulled out their guns and started a big gunfight. So it's like at first they didn't want to shoot at you until you shot at them. It's like they wanted to come and arrest you for physical assault, and then it escalated. Gives you good reason though to have an all-out gunfight. Yeah, let's put it about right here. Though I do think we want to swap. Oof. We want to swap sides with the bus stop, so that might get a little hairy. Let's make sure. Let's hope that we're not off by one. I feel like it's always my luck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Of course we are. All right, now we're gonna take this up. We'll paste it back down in a second, but. Town was empty after that. And then you come back like, I'm leaning way over off camera. Yeah, then you come back like a day later and everybody's back to normal. Like, oh, nothing happened. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we can drop here. Ammo just doesn't want to auto trash for some reason. Or not auto trash, we can auto trash it, I'm sure, but it doesn't want to get dropped. Didn't mean to drop the laser turrets, though I'm sure we don't necessarily need them right now. Just a little bit we can clean up here. Okay, so let's put the stop in right there. Then if we go to paste in, like, you gotta be kidding me, like rotating it does not help. So we've got to instead come in and put those in individually. I guess it's fine. It's because the train track makes it snap 2 squares over for some reason. But if we instead just take these, just those, not the train track with them. You know, I'm gonna take the fuelers as well, because they're also spaced out intentionally. Yeah, so here we go. So we want them to be right there. That's not hard. Pretty sure the sheriff complained to you about, like, don't come around here making that much of a ruckus again. We had to clean up for days. You're lucky nobody got hurt. It's like, I saw a bunch of dead people, sir. You gotta go? All right, little odd. I'll catch you next time. Have a good night. Okay, so this, we want to meet up with the other train. Where does it come in at? It's way over here. These are in the way. If we take the train track down, we can finagle the rest of this stuff. We've just got to move those. That's not a problem. Sure. That's just copper. That stuff didn't get mixed up, so we're good. Can do magic. As long as it doesn't involve trying to get the bot to delete your message with anything that it might miss. Magic Dunified. Might have missed it. Let's see. We can bring it up at an angle. Just need to clear some of these out. You know what? Just take them all. Just take all the trees. We're no longer an environmentalist in the game. Not that we ever were. On Earth, treat your trees with respect. On this alien planet, what trees? It's gotta be that way. We need to find some place to like use the wood as fuel or something like that. Bit of cliff here we can take out. A little louder. We can bring it diagonally under here. Yeah, so like there. Quit with the curly cues. Because I'm standing there. Cut it out. Cut it out. Oh, it's to face the other direction. Nice. So all this covered by, yeah, all this is covered by Roboport. These trees are not. Alright, let's get the couple substations in here to power those. Now let's look at what we can do to mine this. I think I want to bring the land out a bit. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So we can have up to 8 lines. We probably won't have that many. I don't know. We'll see. Let's actually do something a little bit faster. Let's take the whole patch over here. So it's already a comparable size. And then we can just kind of like put in what we want from our own. Yeah, we'll just take that. What horse do you have? You know, I'm not 100% sure. I think the last playthrough that I started, I ended up buying a large war horse because the very first time I played through, I ended up getting the white horse, but I ended up favoring the very fast horses for the most part. So we'll put this in high. That, and then we'll put in some more mine drills. I ended up favoring fast horses at first. And playing with them through my whole first playthrough. And then I bought a warhorse for the most recent playthrough, but we haven't gotten very far into that. I got the White Arabian, yeah, on the first playthrough. Alright, so these can be kind of extended down and over. Rotate. So we end up with 5 lines. Not ideal. I mean, they're all just gonna fill up anyway. So there's no reason to be super picky about it. Honestly, that could just be 1 into that. This straight into here. This one up and into there. Oh, we missed one. This one. Okay, so this will come down and into there. They'll both go into that top one. I don't know if the bottom will actually fill up. That's the one you're riding right now. It was kind of tough to get it once you find it. I remember having to try to tame it like 3 times. Kept kicking me off. That up. Okay. I guess these will fill up. Just like the speed that they're filling up is a lot different. Like that's definitely going to fill up faster. We could do a 5 to 4. How big would that be? Take a look. Let's put the 6 to 4 away. A 5 to 4. Like that. That would just be weird to make work, I think. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it right here. Let's do the 5 to 4 right here. Right like that. So these are going to go straight down. Took like 30 times to realize how to tame a horse, but it's been serving me well through my second and first playthrough. I'm almost done with my second playthrough, and on my third I want to mostly challenge myself not using any elite horses, or just not taming the White Arabian and surviving off low money. I'll donate a lot of my money to the camp because I like being poor in the game. And then you get like the good story options too, or the good responses from everybody for donating. So that comes down. Oh, okay, let's take that. That'd be such a pain, didn't it, with this one? Let's take that out. I would rather have this just come down, cross, and down. Take these out. Good. This goes straight down. Oh no. Yes, that was right. These go straight down. This one goes down underground to here. This one curves down right here. This one here. Perfect. Goes around to there. No. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. then the amounts going into these should be balanced. Relatively, as long as inputs are balanced. Remember when I was watching a stream from Dark Dagger, who's the best Skyrim player in the world. Didn't know what Red Dead Redemption was, but I thought it looked cool. Ultimately forgot about it. Then I looked at the cover of the game and decided I had 40 bucks, might as well get it. I heard good things about it, and I realized it was a game that I watched from Dark Dagger, so yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I didn't even play the first Red Dead Redemption, and I know it was critically acclaimed, and I had friends that loved it. And after playing the second one, I get it, because it was so good. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 was my game of the year for 2018. Came out right before the end of the year in 2018. Get a corner on here. I want to put it like right there. It's fine. We'll wait for them to come out and fill that out. All right, so now we need to program the train. Oh no. Just realized. This would call for 4 more cars, which is going to make our train super slow, or we need to extend the track and give it 2 engines on either side. I'll try it. This will be the first time I've tried like the super fast engines. Need to move this station down. Stop, rather. Oh, come on. Give me train track inventory. We are waiting. More of that. What's up here waiting for? There's still a lot of these waiting for robots to bring them modules. Right? Is that what I'm seeing? No. So what's up with the... I can't tell what's up with the flashes going on here. Usually that means that something's waiting to be delivered. I don't think you can take these out very easily. Whatever it is, it's on either side. Oh, it's lights waiting to be delivered. Ha 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 ha. We don't manufacture lights anywhere, apparently, because the mall that originally made them. Let's just go ahead and make some so that the system can have them. Iron plates, copper cable, and electronic circuit. Super easy. Let's find a mall. We're already pulling that into iron plates, copper, electronic circuit. Yeah, we can make it right here. Let's pull it off here. 1, we need the copper. So we'll do the copper cable here. Feeding into one. That then makes the lights. Good, good. Then you deposit into a provider chest. There are plenty of blueprinted lights around that we've copied pasted. Sorry, I missed your other message, Little Odd. The only problem I had was Red Dead was hard to find a cool outlaw-like outfit. Yeah, it took a little while, and I think I settled for like a purple derby hat and like a black vest at one point. But now with multiplayer, there's a lot of cool outfits that you can get that weren't in single player. And if you have the PC version, you can use mods to wear the multiplayer outfits, which is kind of cool. And you can also wear stuff for other people from the game, other characters. That's such a pain. No, it's off by one again. It's like this stop's not. One more stop would be. Let's cut these off for a sec. They haven't filled up 2 chests. Not really. Turn these around for a sec. So silly. So we got started on this and we thought we were good to go. Let's go ahead and get these loaded up. You can kill all of Valentine as Jack Marston. So sometimes when you help a guy out in the wilderness, he'll give you a free gun or free item for. So yeah, I heard about that. Like the snakebite guy is like the owner of the gun shop in Strawberry, I think. Like that's one example. But I have heard about that. Or sometimes they'll give you clues for stories in the game or places you can rob. Like if you help the prisoner who's got shackles on his feet, he'll tell you about a place you can rob. He's loaded up so much, this isn't going to be so easy. I will endeavor to play Red Dead again before too long. But when I do, I'll announce it. I'll probably put it in the Discord or something. So we have to move this. We have to move the train stop up. And again, that's going to offset us by 1, which is a pain in the butt. We're going to need 2 of these, which is fine. It's not too difficult. I need 2 on each side. The other one's probably going to pull up here weird. As far as these are concerned, let's move them up 1. Well, we have to take out the splitters. Oh, so messy. What am I? Okay. Move them up 1. Splitters will be in the right place. Then we only have to tell them to deconstruct this